I'm actually in doubt. I don't know why it looks like that. Get out of here, Ruby Kisses. No shame to Ruby Kisses. So you, oh. Oh. So you want to learn makeup and don't know where to start? Welcome to your holy grail. I'm Angelica Bordeaux, aka Bordeaux Artistry, and here we do makeup. We do makeup. Today's lesson, full disclaimer, my camera dies due to full storage on my phone, but fear not, this will be covered in the next video thoroughly. A lot of people don't know how to do a full beat. It's too cakey, too shiny, not the right skin tone. I've heard all the horror stories, and I'm here to end them. First, I'm just gonna do how I normally do my makeup. And this could change tomorrow, this could change next week. It's always very fluid. I'm always trying new products and stuff like that. First things first. This is bare face right here. Start with a bare, clean face. It's been lightly moisturized. If you have dry skin, I recommend moisturizing. However, if you have oily skin, I don't recommend you put on moisturizer. I love this. This is the NYX face glue. It's on the more affordable side. It works pretty well. And you're just gonna apply your primer where you put the most makeup. Once we have that, and don't forget your eyelids. Do not forget the eyelids. First thing we're gonna do is conceal the eyes if you're planning on doing like a look. I'm gonna do the whole 9 yards. 3.5 yards. Everything but lashes today. I will have a video on every single step of makeup that I do to do this beat in different videos. But for the first video, let's do it one big bang and then we'll dissect it from there. This is concealer Born This Way Too Faced in the shade Mocha. Multi-use sculpting concealer, super coverage. It's on the pricier side. I remember this was $36, but I loved it so much I bought two. Look, I don't know, if you know you love something, you love it. I put it on top eyelid, repeat on the other side, just a little, about that much. Here's how to learn makeup like a pro from a pro. Blend that over top, you see, lightly, all over the lid. Even the places where you might not put the eyeshadow, you want to make sure this whole place is covered. Other side, repeat the process. We could do something funky. I'm feeling funky today. Our current setup is my bedroom. Say hi to all my drawings on the walls. It should look like this. If you want a color to really pop, I do recommend using a concealer that's lighter than your skin tone. Or if you don't have a lighter concealer, just putting a base of white eyeshadow on first. A thin base should do the trick. We have Ruby Kisses, and then we have some Visi Art. I'm not sure how much Visi Art palettes cost. These were given to me, but they are professional brands, so they're pretty expensive. So pretty. A little lighter than my skin tone, and press it all over my lid just to give us a base. I recommend, I'm doing it slow so you could follow as a tutorial if you'd like, but I recommend doing it as soon as you put your concealer on to try and stop any creasing from happening. I find that the faster you put on the eyeshadow, the better. And you kind of get this cool blurred effect. We're gonna start off with Ruby Kisses. Is this brown shade. As you can see, this palette has been through a lot. That just means that you love it. It was like 11 bucks or so. And these shadows are really pigmented. For drugstore, pop off Ruby Kisses. Take a dark shade on the corner of your eye and press. You should have a little dot. Just a little something. Other side, repeat on the other side. I'm gonna press it in about that much and then go in slightly right there and blend in circles. Not side to side, but circles. It can be hard, but worth it. No matter what, even if you think it's gonna fail, just keep blending. Don't give up. and I'm blending it very lightly. The key to eyeshadow is layers. Don't just jab it on there. It has to be built up slowly, layer by layer. At first, it will always look crazy. Always. I don't know a singular look that I've done that hasn't looked absolutely insane. But if you don't give up, you're usually pretty proud of it. Most cases. I'm gonna take this all the way up to my brow. You don't have to. I'm just like that. I like that. Going in with it again once you've blended it out. Reinforce that dark spot. Ooh, fierce. And we're gonna bring that up to my brow bone. I have a pretty prominent brow bone, so it's kind of hard to get the makeup up there. You see the kind of fade out that I'm getting? I promise it will look better. Stay with me. Glitter fixes everything. Ooh, it's getting saucy. It's getting saucy. Again, trust the process. Okay, I'm actually in doubt. I don't know why it looks like that. Also, the palette that I'm using is relatively cheap, so we may not get the color that we want. Oh, I totally forgot I can use my professional brand palettes. I have 4 more mini Viseart palettes that we can use. Get out of here, Ruby Kisses. No shame to Ruby Kisses. You guys did what you could. You did what you could, but sometimes you've got to leave it to the professionals. Ooh, look at her. She's gorgeous. And I think she's gonna save this look. That blends like butter, don't it? It does. Going in with the black on the palette, right there. Whoa. Already coming in very dark. And if I make this a bit too dark, if I were to make it too dark, all you have to do is add an eyeshadow that is the same color to your skin tone, and it will lighten it. Going in with this brown, just to soften it, because black can be really harsh. Brown is more like a dark brown rather than a jet black. Going in with the Viseart black this time. You see that? Very nice. This is what you want. You want to smoke it out. And bottom. Make sure to go over it. Whoa, look at that. Fierce. Going in with this peach color. First, you want to pat it on. Get as much pigment in one spot as you can, where you want it, and then you can go in circles and kind of start to blend that out. Repeat on the other side. I'm gonna take a cool toned dark brown. It's very, very dark. It looks like this. And I'm gonna go here again to reinforce that dimension that we worked so hard on earlier. You see, I think you take your concealer and really make it sharp. But that's just like a rough sketch, you know?